that I've had. I agree.
Go ahead and talk again. Sorry. Yeah. Just make sure I got levels on the Zoom.
Hey, 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 hey. 1, 2, 1, 2. Cool.
It's 910 partnership. Let's see what kind of file we got.
Dan.
All right. Here's the first
I'm
presentation.
gonna do like an art gallery of like dented SM58s.
So just as a
Yes, just literally, yeah.
I'll know a single SM58 that we have that is not that. Like maybe no, those are just. I don't know. I'm convinced people when they get the 1XL, like the first thing they do, wait,
Oh yeah, I've seen it on the stages. There's this one performer.
Just because.
Okay.
So. Ooh, it still works.
Candy bags.
Check. Do we have a camera for this one?
Right there.
Oh, okay.
No, you gotta do it on here. Oh, okay.
What is today, the 19th?
Mm-hmm.
19th. Pull that up. Should have. I don't know. Is this the right presentation?
The river.
Okay, got it.
Very top and top of. I can get there big.
Yeah, I might want to drag the text box.
I can do it.
That is
That's
odd.
interesting.
Yeah.
It came from Canva, so when they up.
Oh, yeah,
Uh,
different file formats and just changing it that way. Okay. So if you want to fix it, we'll get out of your way.
Yeah, are you all
Good.
done?
Yeah, so the Zoom is set up. We're gonna wait to share the screen just so everything get fixed up beforehand.
I don't think I can fix it because it's view only.
That's inconvenient.
How does that happen?
Request edit access.
Do you want me to get it on our side and see like the picture?
I don't have this, this isn't what was sent them, so.
Hopefully, whoever you just sent that to sees it and can give you access real quick.
Yeah. That is file.
Yeah, about to say, there you go. If you can save it as a copy.
Hopefully it doesn't save the view only. There it is.
Hey.
Well, no, we don't need the email. There it is. Okay.
You just take your phone. It's supposed to be like. Fancy, the top, across the top.
Fancy across the top, just like
Yeah.
straight
I
across.
was hoping to period for a time, title that was gonna be crooked and like.
Oh, goodness
Uh-oh.
gracious.
Did it also be on line hunter?
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
No, you're all good.
Yeah, that works. Happens every meeting.
That's right.
I'm assuming that you wanted it bigger than this.
It doesn't, at this point, it doesn't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's only going to be on screen for like 10 seconds.
Yeah. Let me actually play with it, because there's other things too that I wasn't.
Of course, yeah, go ahead.
Like this.
Are you here for the strike?
I'm here till 2.
Strikes tomorrow.
Oh, then no. I said, I imagine you guys probably strike this without me.
That goes from 9 to 12. So luckily it's not 7 to 5 like it was yesterday. Both of them went.
Okay, do you wanna come play with this?
Yeah, I wanna see if I can get the bookie up. The blanket.
And they go through like 1:30 today, something like that.
No, it is 12.
Hi. I just went to the session materials and I tried to download them, but I'm unable to. I just wanted to let somebody know that there's that tech issue on the session materials before you guys got started.
When I click on it, I can get to it, so I don't know what the. Maybe it's the Google file. You email it to me, but I put it in that. It is, okay. I think so. I did email it, but I don't know which email it. Or. It'll be a match one. Okay. That's that one. We don't have a camera on that stuff.
We do.
Oh, it's in the.
It's on the computer, so you'll pretty much only be able to get be on camera like right. So, or just in this general area in front of.
And they'll hear whatever the microphone picks up and only what the microphones pick up. So if you want to rove around the room, there's the handheld as well.
Is that on the table?
Yeah, that's. Yeah, there's a switch right here and takes like half a second to come on.
Okay. Turning it off for now. We won't.
The podium mic will always be open.
Yeah, so need to make a quick announcement. It's right there.
Great.
Since it's right there, yeah, make sure. Thank you.
I'm going to put the flag in the correct thing. We have the ones that are actually in the session. The session materials one. I could see that, I think it was five emails of that night. Oh, no.
I'm gonna go ahead and just share the screen.
No, I emailed you papers, don't put those in. The flag did what did I caught that. No, I would use the one that's here. It's in, if you go to the.
And you just have a clicker right here, so just that one go hold this one.
Great.
Is there a waiting room like this?
I was just about to ask if you like that. And we'll be in and around, so if you have any like needs or wants, just let us know.
Okay, perfect, thank you.
Of course.
That they translated it into, so if you go back to the. Then that's like. All the way down to the, all the way down. To
Good morning. Good morning. I think we got it, but maybe ask Laquita. What happened?
I got the admin, so it's probably me. Good morning. I'm just gonna set up the Hoover because somebody's gonna need to like read the chat from the Hoover app. Does that make sense?
Yeah, Laquita's on it.
Oh, she got it? Okay, perfect. As long as y'all, that's fine. So she'll be able to give you the questions and stuff like that.
James, guitar, that is guitar. It's very James. James, where you? Charles. I appreciate you being in that moment. Every day I do is a lot.
Dang, hi. I'm out, Hunter. Thank you. Oh, no, it's in your workshop at, I'm sorry?
Your workshop ended at 10:45.
I think so, yeah.
Okay, it's an hour and a half, right?
Yeah. Folks, can you give us a thumbs up if you can see the chat, please? If you're virtual, please give us a thumbs up. Huh. I don't know how we're supposed to fix that. Yeah.
Yeah, let me be able to. Can you put? Like, PDF, we get a PDF. Okay. I think I sent it them on the PDF, but. No, I say PDF, but I don't think there's a way to actually attach. Yeah.
Come on in. Right. Come on in the room.
Start singing, David.
Really. Good morning. The PDF. I got it and it just now came through my email. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean. They're kind of. Whenever you're ready.
I'm ready.
I mean, whenever we think we have them.
Yeah, we're kind of waiting, yeah. Hello, welcome. Understand. Yeah. Okay. Hi, everybody. Welcome to our session. We have some things that we'd like to share with you today that we've actually been working on as a team for like the last, year together. So welcome to the journey through the Lived Experience Grove. It's an online platform with resources and supports for deepening deepening engagement with people with lived expertise. Yes. Yes, sorry. They told us that and I forgot. All right, welcome to our session. Ooh, no, it didn't. There it goes. In our time together today, we're going to talk about an overview of the Lived Experience Grove. Like I said, it's an online platform for communities across the country to be able to deepen their partnerships with folks with lived expertise. And then we'll have a little trivia game that's about this very first part of our presentation. And then we'll go on to look at some of the Grove's tools that are available for use. And we'll have a discussion and a reflection and wrap up. So what is a Lived Experience Grove? As I mentioned, we've been working on this together in partnership for the last year. Housing Justice Collective, community from Los Angeles, community from Omaha, Nebraska, New York, and Minnesota. All came together to build what we hope will help communities deepen their engagement and partnership and collaboration with folks with lived expertise. So in there's interactive tools that you can navigate individually or as a group. You can get advice from other lived experts that we've worked with and things that they'd like to share with you. You can interact with other communities facing the same challenges and successes and view money-making opportunities in homelessness sector, especially for folks with lived experience. So who designed it? Here's our teams from all over. So in Los Angeles, Amina Parker, Tiffany DuVernay Smith, Travis Crown, Gloria Johnson, Kristen Square, Eric Gray. In Omaha, the beautiful Rachel Parker, B. Garcia, Elaine Jones, Benjamin Marquardt, Taylor Novak, Shelby Wolf. In Minnesota, Miss Marla Dotson, Babette Sandman, Laquita, who's also joining us today, Pablo Romo, India Young, Teresa Wilkerson. And in New York, Rhonda Jackson, Zeba Abdullah, Jonathan Martinez, Kadesha Davis, Chandra Rogers, Maddox Correa, Sarah Jami, Gabriela Sandoval Requena, Cole Giannoni, and Laura Jengstrom. We spent the last year in community together talking about a lot of various topics and picking what we thought are the places where people really have struggle points and developing actual tools and resources for folks to use around that. Some of our core values to this approach is having authentic relationships, spending time to get to know one another, moving at the speed of trust. We recognize that a lot of this work is rooted in relationship and in trust for us to be able to imagine and dream something bigger and better than what currently exists. We value shared power. Everybody's voice is valuable. Everybody's voice is needed. Everybody should have the power to have decision-making capabilities and direction and guidance capabilities, all of those things. Community wisdom. Every person comes with their own special label of expertise, not just in homelessness, but in life and other experiences and what they've done for work and all of their identities. So we recognize that we have more collective wisdom as a community than we do on our own. And we focus on collaborative solutions. We know what the problems are. How do we get there together? How do we solve these things together? How do we change things together? So those are our core values. So what are some of the learning topics that this website covers? It covers compensation and supports. It covers power sharing. It covers naming and navigating conflict. It covers vision setting and co-design, funding considerations, recruitment and retention. And at the core of all this work, which is why I like this little petal in the center, is culture shifts that lead to equity. That's what we're really talking about, is being at the table equally together. So now we're going to play a game. I hope you're paying attention. And when you're done with the game, you can walk right up here and grab a little candy bag so we know that you're done. Let me stop sharing this part of the screen and get to the internet. Ooh, there we go. You're gonna have 5 minutes to take this game. I'm going to host it. And you can see up there in the top left-hand corner, there is a QR code. If you could scan the QR code and build your character. Hold on, chat. I will share it with you as well. Give me just a moment.
I don't see anything.
Oops. Yeah, there you go. They're going to share for the folks that are in the chat how to get onto the Blick It game. You can actually log on to the website and put this number in, and it'll play the game. Once I see some folks are in there, I'll start the game. All questions about what I shared with you earlier. Cool beans.
I'm sorry.
Thank
I
y'all for
joined-
being here.
I'm sorry. I joined late. How do I get to the game?
Huh. Are folks on the chat locked in? Can you give us an emoji if you're ready to go? Yeah, I have to start it once people are ready. Okay, cool beans. I see more characters popping up. You're gonna have 5 minutes to play the game. It will ask you the same question over again. If that in that 5 minutes, if you've answered all the questions, it's okay. The name of this game is called Gold Quest, I believe. So you'll be able to earn gold for answering questions right. You also might be able to steal your partner's gold, or you might lose some of your gold. So have fun playing the game and enjoy it. And there's a reason this game is designed this way that I'll share after. But I'm going to go ahead and start the game. If you're still logging on, that's okay. Is there anybody that needs some more time just before I hit start? Anybody in the chat? Anybody we need to wait for? I want to make sure everybody gets a chance to play.
Yeah, I'm having trouble.
Okay, are we ready? On your mark, get set, go. Giving you the instructions. Good luck. Ta-da! Oh, I see somebody got some gold. Miss J got 100. Oh, Liam just took some gold. Okay. Ooh, Kip just swapped gold with Miss J. Oh, Kylie comes in for the win. Rachel pulls into the lead. Oh, Dr. D. You're probably answering questions for the second time by now. That's okay. Keep answering them. There is another point to this game. Ooh, Rachel. Whoop, whoop. Ooh. Jamie came and ganked your goal, Rachel. Oh, Gatorade. Oh, Liam. Oh. Got 3 more minutes. There's plenty of time, plenty of time. Oh, Nisa's at the top. Man, y'all cold-blooded. Stealing, stealing. It's a cutthroat game. It's a cutthroat game. Dr. D back at the top. Oh, wow. Kip. Wow. That was a boss move right there. Oh, man. 2 minutes. Oh, who's gonna knock Kip off the top spot? Oh, Dr. D. Kim and took it all. Y'all can't see it in the chat. Jamie's throwing a fit because his gold keeps getting taken. Oh, oh, Dr. D. Oh man, you got sniped. Oh, Rachel. Keep playing. 1 more minute about. I know it, right? This game is something else. We're coming down to the final seconds. 45 seconds to be exact. Keep answering, keep plugging away. We're gonna see who's gonna get up to the top here. Oh, Dr. D. Oh, Liam coming from silently from the behind to get it. That's crazy. Oh, wow. Wow, Liam. Look at Liam up there. Oh, Liam's got 35,000 points. Oh, Pookie came and stole it. Oh, Dr. D got it. Oh, y'all. That was wild. At the very last minute, Bell captures the gold with 35,607 points, followed by Dr. D, 26,705 gold, and Dizzy with 16,806 gold. Thank you for playing the game. We hope that you learned a little bit about what the intention of this work is, how we did it in this game. But there's another reason why I picked this game. And I can hear folks being like, that's unfair. They stole my gold. I worked so hard, right? But isn't that life? Every single day. We get ahead, and then somebody comes and steals our gold. And so it just reminds me to keep our eye on the prize of what we're trying to do, keep going, keep pushing, because life is unfair, just like this game, as unfair as all get out. And things happen to us beyond our control. So the goal is to continue to stay focused on where we're headed and don't let things in life knock us off our goal. That's the point of playing this game, in addition to sharing information. All right. Back to our presentation that I probably messed up. Can the chat see it or did I disconnect y'all? I'm way over here. There we go. All right, I'm going to pass it to my partner for the next part. Thanks, Hunter.
Hey y'all, my name's Sarah. We're gonna actually give you a chance to interact with some of the other tools. This was a game that Tanisha came up with, but some of the tools that we created in partnership with the folks across the country that you saw and learned about before, the folks on here. Although Rachel, I see your name is spelled wrong on here. I'm gonna fix it. Yeah, I see it. I see it. It's not on the web. It's not on the web, but when we downloaded this sticker, it was. So, what was that? What was the question? Yeah, before. Okay, so we've got where are my Vanna Whites? My Vanna Blacks. Vanna, yeah, okay. Will you unveil the QR codes for us? Okay, so we've got 4 different games or tools that you can go around the room and play online. You can take your phone and scan the QR code, and it will take you to the site. We've got one on what was that? We've got one on trauma-informed facilitation over here. We've got another one on right there. That one is navigate challenges to power up your impact. It's a power game. Or a power tool. We've got one here, that's the conflict navigation toolkit. And then over on this stand right here is can you read it I can't, culture shifts that lead to equity. So we've got 4 different ones that you can, we were expecting sort of a bigger crowd, but because we have enough time, you can play each of them and actually go through each of the tools. So what you can do right now is get up and go to the QR codes and scan one, play the tool, take down some notes about the tool that you have. What did you love? What did you hate? And then we're going to do a little bit of a debrief with each other and then a debrief with the whole room. So
There are things next to each game. You can actually write what you loved and what you didn't love right next to the game.
And Laquita, are you able to drop those in the chat? You did that already? Okay, great, awesome. So for folks in the online Zoom thing chat, you will be able to click on them on your home screen as well and play each of the games. Or tools, use the tools. Let us know if you have any troubles accessing any of it. All right, I'm going to give you some music while we do this. And this is, these are, there are like 10 of these. And for folks in the chat or online, if you want to drop feedback in the chat, we'd be happy to take that too. Just tell us which tool you're using and what you love and what you hate. At the end, we also will have a QR code where you can click on it and submit stuff if you want to do it that way, if that feels better. So and if you haven't switched to a new tool, go ahead and switch to a new one if you're here in the room. Okay, do folks need more time to do more of the tools here in the room? Or are you guys good? Have you gotten to all of them? Do you want more time? Do you want less time? Okay. Well then, it looks like there's some feedback on all of the charts, so we appreciate that. Laquita, it's this you. It's you.
Even though I don't think I need a microphone, but I guess,
You put the online.
oh, okay. So for the Minnesota question, the cities that participated were Minneapolis, St. Paul, Anoka. So like a good chunk of the cities in the twin cities, quote unquote. So that was multiple cities. And then we had Winona and Duluth. Which is why I just said, yeah. Because we have what's called the RKT, which is the regional kitchen table, and then those other groups are also our like sister tables. So they represent a region and not necessarily a specific city. So within that region, there's multiple cities. So within our region, we have several cities. Within their region, they have several cities, with the exception of Winona. Winona is in the middle of nowhere. Yeah. So they kind of stand alone. All right, so takeaways. I want to check in with folks. What did you love? What did you hate? And would you tell a friend to tell a friend about this tool? We're gonna start with my friend over there with the pretty taupe shirt and the braids.
Okay, she's calling on you. Here you go.
I like to volunteer people. I'm sorry.
It's okay, I'm here for it. One thing that I really loved was how interactive everything was and incorporated the learning. I feel like it was really educational. As much as I hated getting my gold stolen, I also enjoyed the fun kind of game to get things started. One of the things that I wouldn't say I hated, but that I wish was different, was an opportunity to, I don't know if you all have handouts or things, because there was some really great information, especially in the culture shifts where you had like definitions and things. So I was trying to take screenshots, but it would be nice if you all had like one pagers that kind of summarize this information. You may, and I'm not aware, but that's what I would add.
Yeah, the site isn't actually live yet, but when the site goes live, we're gonna give you the site. So you'll have access to not only these tools, but you'll have it, you'll be able to download PDFs of all of the games, but you'll also be able to share it with everybody else. And there's lots more stuff on the site even than what we did today, but we were just testing out some of these tools. So you will have that. So like the last slide we're gonna give you is a keep in touch form. So then you can give us your like information and we'll make sure we get it out to you when we actually do go live, which will probably be in the beginning of 2026.
Awesome.
Mhm.
Yes.
All right, who's next?
My friend right there with the purple shirt.
So I want to say thank you to everyone who worked on this. I actually enjoyed all these. So I like the fact that you're interactive, and then even if you picked what you thought was the right answer, it still broke it down on why it wasn't the almost correct answer, which was really good on giving somebody, if they really don't know the difference between like care centered versus the other, more focused on, hey, let's get to our goals and sets. So, and a lot of that work, some people are more driven for focus and other people take better on for the care. So it was really good to see those. And I like the fact that some of them asked me for my input or my answers in my own words instead of being generated. So I really enjoyed these and I can't wait for them to come out.
Awesome. Thank you. Great.
Anything you'd
What did you-
improve?
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, not that I can think of, because it really breaks down, even if you're brand new coming into our field, this would be something that when you're questioning whether you're going the right way with a client, this could be something you'd be like, oh, okay, this is why I didn't. So no, I think it would be real helpful, especially to our new oncomers.
Awesome. And then I was gonna ask the person in the gray hoodie, what would you add, or what would you like to see added to the site, or what additional things could we put? Yes.
Um, I would just say like I did that one, but it was just I think like more clear instructions because I kept pressing like reset, but I didn't know it would reset the whole thing.
Oh, okay, okay.
But that was the only confusion I had with this.
Thank you. And your friend next to you? Don't be shy, we family.
I mean, yeah, I loved how it was like informational, you know, like how she said, like when you got the question wrong, it tell you like why it was wrong and what you should do better and stuff like that. So, I mean, yeah, I liked it. I mean, I don't have much to say. It was good.
Yes, sir. I was gonna call you next, so you knew. I was.
I'm gonna give this to you in the analogy that I gave my friends yesterday. So be patient. Um, I was a carpenter going into the military, and one of the first things I had to learn how to do was wield a hammer. Right? I had to learn how to hit the nail right on the head so I could drive the nail where it needed to go. Sometimes there was a learning process because I had to hit my thumb a lot until I learned how to wield that hammer to where at one point I got to where it was a part of my arm. I think this exercise is that where I see correction for me, you know, as I do my work and as I talk to others about doing their work, correcting, you know, because I had to learn how my elbow, how my arm had to, how I had to not use my strength to nail. I had to use the hammer as it. This to me is a tool that can help me be a better advocate, right? And help to change some things that help me to understand. And on a deeper level, the things that I want to learn, that I need to learn to be able to take to the community, right? So I'm not hitting my thumb all the time with the hammer because you smash your thumb with the hammer the first time, it hurts like crap. So, and also you don't want to create, I don't want to create harm either as I do the work. And I'm in spaces where other folks that I advocate for aren't. And for them to see me as something else that I'm not. So for me, I learned on both of those. This one was more challenging for me. This one was more challenging because I've had to think more, but I like the interaction of it.
And then for the gentleman in the front, I did have a question for you. Do you think this is helpful for both lived experience individuals and people that just do the work outside of having lived experience, or?
I believe yes, it is for both because it actually allows you to one go within and do self-assessment. It also allows you to see some of the different how can I say outside of yourself and see what others may be experiencing and how to navigate that so that there is a big gap between them and us, but it's like we're all going through something or have experienced something. So just being able to, and also giving the definitions, definitions and the tools and awareness more than anything about, it's like when I did this game here, it actually brought more awareness of the power structure and things of that nature. So yeah, I think it's valuable for both.
Gentleman in the back corner. Hi. All right, so question for the room. Who did we miss? Is there anyone in this process of interaction and putting together these tools? Oh, okay. You good? Were you gonna answer? Okay. Who did we miss, if anybody?
The person who's not pulled in. So someone who may not yet be in like the space that we are with advocacy and turning our hell into purpose, you know. And if someone wants to click around and be nosy, it's probably going to be a little bit of cluelessness as to what they're experiencing as they're like trying to click around and navigate the space. And so I think if there's like a way to pull someone in, like I want to learn about advocacy and how I'm supposed to be treated, which could even be for us, you know, like new advocates. Because sometimes, example, when you're in a racist space, but if you don't have all the terminology, you may not be like, it is white supremacy. Oh, it is racism. Oh, it is this. But when you have the definitions, you can see it, you know? And so I think a way to pull in those of us who are newer or those of us who don't have the language to express ourselves in the groups that we might find us in are those scenarios. So something that says like as an advocate, what are you experiencing? And to have some scenarios that plug into these or the 10 that you have to say well, how would I say something to I don't know what you call them, the lived experience leader, or I call it the lived experience support person. Like maybe they cut me off when I'm talking. So how do I address that in the group? Where you may say, you might want to tell your coordinator, let's look at the community guidelines. Because if they apply to us, they apply to you too. It may not be written like that, but how do I stand up for myself? How do I speak up? How do I challenge the system that's supposed to be helping me challenge the system? Yeah.
Thanks. You definitely hit on a couple of points that I was going to mention. One thing, I guess two things. First is this tool I notice assumes that people already agree. And so how maybe to incorporate language for the quote unquote naysayers, right? Or the people who would just read equity and then stop engaging at that point. Cause I know that that's where we are, unfortunately, with this administration. So that's something to think about. And then the other thing is capacity building and level setting. And so when I'm doing my work with folks who have lived experience, one of the things that I like to try to do is create like shared language, but also I don't want to assume that folks have knowledge or that don't have knowledge. And so rather than calling somebody out to say, let me teach you this, it's let's all together learn this thing before we engage in X, Y, or Z.
I shouldn't be commenting, but what I'm noticing too, though, is that when we encourage folks to share this when it's launched, I think that when you're just getting these games and you're not seeing the site in entirety, it is very much out of context to what all is on there. So I appreciate like all of the feedback. And I also wonder and would love to figure out a way to hear after you see the site in its entirety if some of those things are resolved because there is so much other content and support to these games before you ever get to these games. So many definitions, so many different pathways of exploration. Like I don't know. So I'm just curious. I'm thinking about that in the future is that as we share it, how do we ensure that people get like a holistic experience and not just a piece? so that we don't miss foundational pieces like that.
Mhm. There are buttons, but then I was wondering if,
Do we want to show it?
that's what I was gonna ask you. Yeah.
We weren't sure we were gonna actually have it ready enough to be able to show for today, so we didn't plan that way, but I will see what we can do since we have a little bit of extra time too. I don't want to drop this full website in the chat though. Cause I don't want it to get circulated. So. Yeah. Yeah, this is. What did you say?
Gonna cry.
Okay, so the website itself has, and I'm definitely noting the notes that folks are saying too, because I think there are parts of it that we don't have yet. But the big parts, so you can see basically, I am so not used to using you can see sort of each of the communities. You can go through different sort of journeys. So you can enhance your expertise by going to some of the games that we just talked about. You can connect with other people. So there's going to be a forum where you can actually go to folks and ask some of the questions that you might have, either as an entry level person or as someone experiencing something really nuanced and complex. There's an opportunity to connect with other people, and then you can actually explore job opportunities. So this is what we call the Gathering Orchard, and it's a place where you can actually upload your own tools and resources, not just rely on ours. You can share events and training that you're hosting, and you can join other people's events and trainings on like anything related to lived experience partnerships. And then there's this sort of like build your network opportunity where you can connect with other people. So these are fake people. Oh, they can't see. Let's see what Zoom is share. They can't see. Let's see. Share. Have they not been able to see the whole time? Oh. It is. It is. Okay. So this is the site where you can see like these are fake people right now, but you could like request to get connected to people. You can have conversations with them. There's ways to start community circles, so you can go through and like be like, I want to talk about this topic and I want to create a circle. So you create a circle and then other people can join it and you can have a dialogue online about these things. Um, Again, none of these are live yet, but that's sort of the idea there. There's also this community opportunities board. So these will be like job opportunities across the country for lived experience consultants, for for projects to work on, for full-time jobs that are connected to the work or whatever folks want to post opportunities, they will be there as like sort of an opportunity board. It doesn't have to be a job, it could be something else, but it looks like that. And then we have sort of intro pages to all of our community members that helped build the site as well. So you can see some of the folks in the room, like Tiffany here. Oh, look, no, you can, I mean, uh, let's see if I can find, we've got Rachel here too, which hopefully your name is spelled right now. There she is. Mm-hmm. There you go. We got the photo right. Um, and then eventually there will be a like an about us page that actually has, oh, it's here. Look at that. Oh, look, I gotta get that fixed. No, not yet. I'm not sure if we ever will, but there's Tanisha, There will be us who are part of the Housing Justice Collective, and then there'll be some like background stuff on the other folks that contributed to it. So all this is still getting built, which is why we can't actually share all of it now. But it is a lot more, there's a lot more you can do on the site than just the games. There are also lots of other games. So each of the, so there are basically 6 topics, and we also have some like just some fun audio things that folks can listen to in each of the topics. So let me see if I can find one of these. That's one of you. This. It doesn't work because there's no audio, but there's some like quotes and stuff like that. Anyway, so this is the fuller site. It's still got some kinks to work out. And it's not gonna be an actual like cool website name and stuff like that, but we haven't gotten there yet. So um yeah, it's not all up yet. So like if you go to Los Angeles, if you go to the Los Angeles page, you can see there will be eventually be some fun stuff under here about uh with like videos and things like that. And for you, Tiffany, like some of the stuff that you gave us about you, I think some of it is also here. Oh yeah, look at that. Well, it's not actually linked yet, but it's going to be eventually. March, yeah. Uh, let me see. I'm gonna try to get out of here. Back to here. Yeah, please. Yeah. Almost all of the things you can upload into the site will have a lag, I think, at least at first. And the Housing Justice Collective folks will be monitoring. It is not, we don't actually have all of the like kinks worked out of the like circles part of that yet. But for sure the like job posts and stuff like that will go through like a real person filter before they like get uploaded. But it will mostly be HJC. And hopefully over the course of like the next year, we'll go through, you'll see us at like other conferences. So like when we send out this keep in touch form here at the end, uh, it will be cool if you know of other like events, conferences you want us to like table at so we can show lots of people this stuff. We'd love to do it. So, or any other ways that you want to invite us to like show the tool to your community over the course of next year, like after March, basically, then we'd be happy to do that too. I don't, like I'm not sure if we're gonna just do like sponsorships at conferences and like have a table and have it like rotate on the like slides and stuff in the in betweens, or if we're actually gonna try to do sessions, but we may try to do both. Yeah. Any other take? I know we're ahead of time here, so I think we're gonna give you all some time. Oh, you want more? Okay, yeah. How we did. Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, totally. For sure. Diamond, you have more? Okay, let's go. Wait, let's give you a mic though, because
Um, so like my background in ride tech, right? There's a community of practice, which kind of seems similar to seeking a connection. What's the thought process around getting folks to actually engage with that section or piece? With the caveat, me bringing up the community of practices that it was always dead.
There wasn't anybody actually interacting with it because folks actually couldn't see it as a tool that they like was useful because it wasn't like actual chatter going back and forth.
Right, like someone would post a question, we would emphasize that question, share it, market it, but no one would ever get a response. So it looked like the end users or TA providers, technical assistance providers replying,
Mhm.
which defeated the purpose.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm hopeful that because there were like 60 of us that built this tool together, that we will be part of the group of folks that actually are interacting with it regularly. Although, I mean, it's a great point of like, I think there's a lot of dead ends online right now of like ways that people want to interact. And like that there isn't, sometimes people don't have answers to the questions people are asking. And sometimes it just doesn't feel like the right format. So like definitely noted that we should uh like think about what will happen with that if it becomes sort of more like a place where things go to die instead of a place where things go back and forth with people. Maybe we like hire you to like manage it.
Yeah, I'm always looking to be hired. On and on a similar thread of keeping this tool like alive, is there a plan for it to be sort of this living website? I know you have features like people can add people can add resources as time goes on. But it is like ever quickly atmosphere. Do you see your site becoming something completely different than what it was originally intended, or is it sort of meant to stay as this entity that it currently is?
Yeah, I mean, that's a great question. Like whether or not it was meant to, if it's supposed to be static or if it's supposed to evolve. I mean, it's it is it takes like a lot of money and ongoing investment to evolve websites regularly. So I'm not sure if that's what we would do. I mean, going back to like one of the points earlier too is this website was always intended to not be a 101 for like people just entering into lived experience work or just entering into action board work or whatever it would be into the partnerships because are some tools out there for like folks who are just coming into the work. And I think what some of the notes that I took was like, oh, we can always sort of make sure that we're connecting folks to it. Like, are you new to this? Here are some like 101 tools that you can access. And then like here are the tools on this site. So we can send folks to other places too, not just keep folks on our own site. And then I think I think there could be a version of this that gets re-upped every 5 years or something like that, that is as things are evolving and changing. But I don't think it can be like a living document in the ways that maybe you'd imagine, except for the parts where people are interacting with each other and uploading their own tools. I think some of the basic things we could do would be like add a topic if there seems to be like a cluster of folks wanting adding tools about a thing that aren't there. We could make it more functionally true like that. I also am like, we're living in a country right now where who knows what's going to get sideswiped off of the web at any time. So we're going to keep it alive until it's alive. And if we have to pull it down for whatever reason, we'll pull it down and then we'll put it back up when we reemerge in our new selves post revolution, whatever happens. I mean, I'm not putting that past us right now. So in the dark web or whatever it has to be. The
For technical
when the dark web becomes the only place you can go for content. Yeah. Okay, so one more QR code for you all. This one is where you can just add your name, info about you, and any other notes you want to send to us. And what we'll collect everybody that's here in this, we'll collect your emails and everything, and we'll make sure that we send you the live site when it actually goes live, if you send us your information through here. So
Talk to us, we talk back.
oh yeah, don't forget to get candy. Tanisha made these beautiful candy bags, so have some candy. Thanks for playing the games with us. Thanks for interacting with all the tools. I think you actually have like 20 minutes before this session is supposed to end.
Session today, and what do you think and feel about like what you learned here about the website? That's my question.
She want to say something.
Being voluntold again. So my PhD is in phenomenology, which is the study of lived experience. And so a lot of the work that I do is bringing folks with lived experience either onto boards, into research projects, into decision-making spaces. And so I was really interested in this session because I was curious about different frameworks and toolkits that I can use or share with my clients. And I would say the biggest takeaway is that I'm excited for this website to launch.
I'm fascinated. I was like, I want to talk to her after. I'm like, what? I could be a doctor in phenomenology? Yes.
Tell folks about phenomenology.
Yeah, I mean, we've got about 15 minutes left. So if folks have questions or want to chat, I'll be here.
Yes. I'm like, I need to get my doctorate, okay? I see somebody from Minneapolis back here. Hey. Did you catch any of that?
I did not. I just want the thing, but I do. And which you should say that. Lived experience of homelessness is an honorary degree.
Diamond sounds nice. Dr. Diamond does sound nice. And so does Dr. Love.
To add to that, I would say that lived experience chases degrees like no other, from, different experiences and different coalitions and different, ways to end homelessness, increase treatment, safety in shelters. Like that's us chasing degrees, right?
Anybody else? Miss Rachel?
Yes.
Oh man, I just want to thank you all for the work that you've done for the past year. I've said in a lot of spaces that the power of lived experience voice is ultimately what is lived experience, but suffering. And I think the power of lived experience voice is when our superpower is alchemizing our pain into our purpose. So, you know what I mean? True alchemy. So I just want to leave the room with that. Weeblaha, thank you.
How many minutes? Oh, we got a question? Where? Oh, well, go ahead.
When answering, I forget which one I put it on, but there were several questions that I guess I was kind of curious about. Is this anonymous? Is this just for me? Like, will I have a profile in the app that allows me to go back and track the feelings or conflicts that I was experiencing? Also, where does the data go if it goes anywhere? Like, who's seeing these things?
Right. Yeah. I mean, so right now it isn't designed in a way that will like have you sign in and track yourself and your journey and all the things that you've done, but we've talked about it. And there are upsides and downsides to it. Like the user experience and your ability to go back to it is important. And like it is another place where you're putting your information into a site that you may not want other people to have access to. So we haven't landed on that, but definitely would take your feedback. Anybody who wants to give feedback on like whether it's worth the trade-offs there and thinking about like safety and security and all of those things.
Well, thank y'all so much for being here. This was great. Y'all are wonderful people. Don't forget the rule of 3. You can't go 3 days without water, 3 weeks without food, and 3 seconds without hope. So don't give up hope because this work is hard. It is difficult, and these are very trying times. So don't go 3 seconds without hope. Don't let your clients go 3 seconds without hope. And please take some candy because the inner fat girl in me is like really wanting to just stash all that candy. So I'm gonna need y'all to take the candy so that I don't. Thank y'all.
Yeah.
I said, how do I turn this off?
I love it.
Yes, let's
Diddy.
take a quick picture. Yeah.
Do a little ditty. No? Why won't you sing? I'm so sad. Time after time after time. You supposed to sing it. I don't sing. I blend in. I'm in the choir. I just blend in. I don't sing.